Hi, welcome to the Obachanchatter. I'm here this evening, early morning. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. My computer says today is the 16th. Damn, I got doctor's appointment. I ain't going. I'm getting ready to cancel. I got three doctor's appointment back to back at the VA hospital. I used to be in the Navy. If I used to be in the Navy, I used to be a sailor, not a soldier. So anyway, if you thought anyway, we had an ice storm down here last night, and then yesterday we had like flurries all day off and on. I don't like to be out there in the cold, and I ain't driving. Somebody else driving me, but you gotta rely on them. Maybe the roads is better on the highway. I see in the morning. I don't have to leave till at about like 9 o'clock. Excuse that noise if you heard this is my machine kicking off and on. So anyway, let me sit up here. If it's a little dark in here, y'all be alright. I don't feel like get up and turn on that ceiling lamp. I don't want to. So anyway, we start off. This is the recap of Basketball Wives, season 11. This is L.A. So we got the ladies, and they all getting dressed in their individual rooms, and you can hear them with countless dysfunction. This one here said this one on Twitter, IG. This one said this one, which I think Twitter is X now, or I don't know, well, whatever. They're just back there with all this dysfunction. John Sally is the host this year, and so I said, damn, everybody wearing black mostly. John Sally is the host, and I say John Sally says what these ladies said the real smokers on smoking the real smoke with this ladies is on social media now on the actual show. So he talked to Jennifer and he said you glowed all season and they know why it's because of that dumbass boyfriend you got. You're so stupid. So Vanessa, she's not coming to the reunion. We know why, because it's gonna rip that bitch a new asshole. Um, and weren't. Brittany wasn't coming out on stage, not unless she came out with Cleota. So, so John Sally goes on there. He asks Evelyn. She said, you got a history with the show." And so Jennifer said, "How you feel about Evelyn coming back?" And Jennifer was like, "Oh, we used to be old souls. The same thing." Which comes said, "We ride or die. She my girl. I do whatever I gotta do for her. We Bonnie and Clyde. All that type of bullshit. The grown ass women. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm 68 years old, and I got some women I love. But when I take a charge for these bitches or get fucked up for them in a fight or something, I break their asses up. But I ain't about fighting you. I get fucked up and she alright. That ain't cool for me. So that's why I have friends that know how to act. I don't have none. So anyway, um, put the same question to Jackie. How you feel about Evelyn coming back? This and that and other. And she was like, man, fuck Evelyn coming back. She said it would be cool for the show and shit. She said, I tell you the truth. She said first, she said, I'm happy this, that, and other thing. She said, at first, and I started thinking about it, and I was like, shit, this is my platform. What we need her for? They're making such a hoo hoo rah rah about her. And truth be told, that bitch ain't gotta come back. We don't need her. And she said Jennifer felt the same way. Mm-hmm. And Jennifer, that pedal, you just shut up, Jackie. This is my friend right here. This is my ride or die girl. So anyway, Jackie said she was excited. She said she said she was mad. That's what happened. She said she was cool with her coming back until she seen her on Bravo talking shit about her show, giving Basketball Wives a thumb down. She was like, man, fuck this bitch. Then what's she coming back for? So, so that's why I say again. And then she said that's when Jackie told on Jennifer. She said she ain't want her to come back either. You know what I'm saying? She was like, man, fuck that. She said, but now that they friends, she glad that she back. So I told y'all, Clearly said, fuck that, me and Brittany ain't coming out. They won't have each other. So anyway, I keep looking this way because I wrote notes. So they was talking about Houston because they had Shawnee come out there with their big that Muppet outfit she had on. What the fuck is that? If okay, first of all, you didn't dress that hot in the first place with all the money you got, and that shit you had on the show. That shit just washed you out. You know who suit you like you was wearing? Some shit that belonged to Santa Claus. Size and everything, except it had red fur. You look terrible. So anyway, she said, yeah, it was different. And then Evelyn was like, it's a different type of first trip. Yeah, bitch, y'all wasn't getting drunk. And was y'all fighting at this month? Oh yeah, I fight every trip. I think this one y'all didn't fight though. Y'all was and Evelyn was like, yeah, it was a different kind of trip when we came to Houston. So I was put right here. She looked ugly in that red outfit. It just and her hair looked like that shit that was on her sleeves, but was blonde. She just looked terrible. So I don't know if that man. I don't know her husband name is. Is it Keon? Whatever the fuck his name is, he didn't tell you shouldn't wear that, and you didn't look good for Wednesday night Bible study either. Tell you the truth. So anyway, they talk about stopping at Evelyn husband restaurant where it seemed like they still her ex-husband who was somebody else now, but I swear him and Evelyn act like they fucking. So so he got a restaurant, he sell barbecue. So the lady says she didn't stop smiling when she was around him. Got that other lady, he went all fucked up in the head. She probably hate when Evelyn around and said, we like family, we close, we this, we that. So shut up. So anyway, um, they said we know she didn't like that dude. Why the fuck y'all ain't tell her? Y'all her friend. Y'all should tell her the truth. Why y'all don't tell Evelyn the truth about herself? Y'all don't tell Jennifer the truth about her. She leaves. Y'all just let these motherfuckers make mistakes. I don't know if that's because they're the storyline or not. Yup, yup, yup. When Evelyn got her head busted in the car with that man, she shouldn't. She probably hit her head on that hunky part. You know the shift gear. That motherfucker be big, and I think he was in the Ferrari, so that the gift she on that motherfucker about this huge split her head open. But I think if she wouldn't have got caught, if they wouldn't have made a big deal about them getting fighting in the car, because I think that wasn't the first fight they ever had. That was the first fight that we found out about. So I think she still be with Ocho Cinco Secho. I think she like chocolate ass men. Yeah, because most light skinned people do. That just them. They're y'all yellow bitches. Y'all just come across all. Y'all cross all the lines. Yes. So, I think you like chocolate ass men, and the men that been coming at you been some bullshit. I think you ain't like that dude on the show that you got engaged to, this one who bought you all these goddamn flowers, and you acted like that nigga delivered you a Jimmy John sandwich when you was having your pop up store and he was doing all that work and shit, because I'm sure he helped you with the marketing and shit, because that's what he do. I think that's what he do. So, and your shit was successful. Yes, it ain't cause you got slamming ass bodysuits, cause I didn't know you even had that shit. So if you trying to make make $1 million out of selling shit you snap between your legs, you need this nigga. And that's what you did. You got what you needed out of him to me, Evelyn, and you moved on. And none of your friends would tell you that. So shit, I ain't your friend, but I'm an observer, and I'm gonna tell you, you just use that motherfucker so you can have a storyline and have something to talk about. I think you didn't treat him well at all. I kind of felt bad for this motherfucker like a puppy running around behind your dumb ass. I'm glad you just fucking that fucker. Yep, and maybe he just wanted you because you was on TV. I don't know, but I'm glad you ain't stringing his ass along no more. So anyway, all the girls knew that this motherfucker wasn't her person, and nobody said it wasn't her person until she said, "I don't think he my person. I mean, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do." And all y'all looking at this bitch just like I was looking at Jennifer clown herself. Oh my God, let me get back to this thing. So Jennifer says she see her man. He get her butterflies, and that's how it should be for anybody. So then Shawnee said she didn't think that they had a good relationship either, but she said, I'm gonna let you crash, bitch, because I need my ratings to go up so I can have my own money. Cause that shit there, I don't know what she got out of Shaq, and I don't know what her and this nigga doing, but I know they probably got a prenup. So, she's trying to stack her money. She's trying to stack her money. And I'm gonna say P.S. I swore I saw something that said that Shawnee and Shaq's son, the 21 that was 20 that played basketball who had heart problems, that he died. I mean, if that shit is true, can somebody put that in my chat if you know? And if you don't put it in my damn chat, I'm just gonna go find it myself if I'm really care about it. And just the same that's popping up on my head, and I swear I seen it last week. I saw that shit on YouTube, but you can't believe what you see on YouTube. Like I might not even be real, motherfucker. That's funny. So anyway, let's get back to this bullshit ass reunion. I don't even know why I watch this shit because I don't understand how. I guess they are arguing, but you on TV, bitch. And if you want somebody to understand your point, you got to let motherfuckers talk. Because if not, we don't hear shit with the the fuck you sound like a bunch of Afghani people yelling. And ain't nothing wrong with Afghani people. I love them. I was in Afghanistan, got a couple of friends while I was over there. Well, man, I don't keep in touch with them and shit now. I did. We're not mailing each other because ain't nobody starting to look at my mail. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know how the government do. Oh, this bitch writing embargo from Afghanistan. Oh, shit, it is. Leave me the fuck alone because I ain't none of that. So anyway, I'm just saying it's what they sound like. So Shawnee and Jackie kind of get into it a little bit because it said, and I just it didn't just say the shit had they had receipts and they was popping the motherfuckers up, bam, 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 one another. Jackie said this about Shawnee. Jack couldn't say shit. She had to rub that wig like this, curl, put it behind her ear, and just took this piece like this because she know she said that shit. So she said, yeah, I think it was Brooke that bust out. She was like, "You ain't really like Shawnee. Then coming back, you was talking bullshit. Remember? Remember that? Remember Jackie?" And Jackie was like, "I don't know what the fuck you talking about." She was like, "This is my platform, and you know, I do what I can for basketball wives, and I ain't had no problem with Shawnee." She said, "Yeah, you did, 'cause you said now that she do the shit that she do, she need to go get her a preacher's wife show." Cause what she got to do with them? So Shawnee was like, it don't matter what y'all say. When this shit come on and when it roll off, you see my name for anybody to see any of y'all. So what is you talking about? She was like, you feel how you feel. So anyway, I don't be scared. You scared, Jackie, cause the reason why you won't say that you said that shit about Shawnee is cause Shawnee's a motherfucking bitch. I said it, and if anybody like her husband's fucking talking shit, his church shit, and got a problem with me saying I think she a bullshit first lady. I think she a bullshit first lady. I don't think Shawnee is authentic at all. I think she like messy shit and she want her show to flow. So but as bad as she want her show to flow, she would be bitter and get rid of Jackie. Yes, she would get rid of her ass some kind of way, and then she won't try to do it. She gonna do it behind. She gonna hide her hand, but she gonna do it so it look like she ain't had shit to do with it. But she was all over that shit. So that's why they scared to tell her that she's some bullshit. And that's why I like Brittany. So when we get to Brittany, and I do a lot of praises for her, because that bitch got a set of balls on her. Do you hear me? She got her some kahuna manunas. She do. She does. Not because she just walked away from the show. Because she was like, she confronted these old ass bitches. She was like, this ain't what y'all supposed to be doing at this age. This big old age. This what the fuck y'all doing. And this big old age and y'all looking good. Y'all got y'all bodies together or paid for. Y'all know people and shit. You got a little bit of cheese. And this what you do with your time. Sit around here and argue about dumb shit. And Brittany said, I don't want to be a part of that. But let me get back to this reunion because we got a couple pages left. So Jackie said so I said Jackie looked mad, but she said she done grown a lot and she has because she kept her ass in her seat. As a couple times she unhooked her shoes or she like she was gonna take her shoes off. I don't even know why they wear all them buckles and shit. If you gonna kick somebody's ass, don't come out there with some tennis shoes on. Yeah. Or walk out there with your heels on and then they sitting down the heel on that side of the couch talking to the people. Change your goddamn shoes so you can do a run up when the motherfucker talk to you. You know how they got them kind now. You ain't even got to tie the bitches up. You just put your foot in them and they grab on hold to the back of your heel and you good to go. Then run your ass over to the next couch. Well, listen, this is the best. I was like, I'd rather they just fight. Security, you can stay in the corner. Man, I'll tell you this. Security was probably the furthest it might have been since they started the show. 'Cause before them bitches used to be some alley cats. But see, now you old. You too old to be fighting. And I don't want my mother on fighting, calling people a cunt and a bitch and shit. I'd be like, Mom, damn, get yourself together. So, um, Yeah, it says so Shawnee, yeah, Shawnee, she dog Jackie out. She threw Jackie under the bus. She was like, bitch, remember me said this about Shawnee? Told her go do a damn I tore a whole paper off. Told her she need to go do a church show now and get the fuck out. What she doing on basketball wise? So Brooke said she got closer to Evelyn from the death of her daughter. Because they was doing a lot of shit for her. Well, with stepping in when she couldn't get in. So that was good. So Evelyn said that basketball wise it's her baby. I don't think what's her name? What's her name? Jackie liked that too much. And then I remember when Shawnee said, you thought did you really think that was going on? That they was gonna turn against me for you? Yeah, bitch, she thought it, cause you ain't that great. I don't think your fan base. How many people follow her? I don't even want to go look to see how many people follow Shawnee, cause I don't want to be one of the people that be known as a follower. Somebody said you got a hickey. I don't even make. I'm so untechnology suave. I was scared I pressed the wrong fucking button. I was like, you got a following? Who the fuck is following her? What do Shawnee do? Mm, okay. Oh, your shit. Well, fuck it. I got a following. Thank you, my subscribers. I'm glad you like me. But I hope I ain't nowhere like that bitch. If that's why you following. As I don't want you follow me if you think I'm like her. So that shit with Evelyn, like, she was like, man, fuck you, Evelyn. This ain't your show. That's how Jackie was. She said, cause you gave the you was on Bravo talking shit, gave it the thumbs down. So Evelyn says Jackie's not who to say she act like, say she fake as a motherfucker. She said she'll tell you she give you support. Jackie good for giving you support in front of your face, but behind the scenes this bitch is tripping you. Damn. She didn't say that, but she's gonna say it. I said it better. So she said behind the scenes she talks shit. And I said, all y'all do that. We all do that. Nigga, I'm behind the scene talking shit. What you and your big old age, why the fuck does that bother you? But trust and believe. Somebody done clicked on my page and seen this bonnet, me up in this goddamn robe with this blue shirt on that I know my subscribers say, damn, every time she comes, this motherfucker, the date changed, but the shirt don't. But it's because this ain't a regular shirt, motherfucker. I gotta just, and they're all the same color because that's all they was selling at the time. I needed the dialysis shirt because I was cold. So I have a slit in my shirt right here that pull my things out. So you ain't dumb. I ain't gotta explain all that shit. I'm just saying. I ain't talking about why I got the blue shirt on and shit. I'm talking about why somebody is at this very moment talking about how I got a missing tooth and that okay, you can see my earring. Gonna say she was wearing one earring. She laying in the goddamn bed. It's too dark. You just people just say shit. I got a big ass forehead to them, and I'm looking dark under the eyes. God damn, I'm looking bad. I shouldn't even came on damn screen. I better stop subscribing myself. I'm giving the motherfucker something to talk about. So anyway, that's what y'all do. Y'all all talk about each other behind each other back. And you know, sometimes you with a friend that bitch will say something to you that's weird. And you know, you get home, you be like, damn, was it what? You know, that shit ain't click to you when y'all was in the store buying shit. And she was like, about time you got all your money together. And you be like, bitch, cause you got it together. She probably gave 13 cents, shit, or maybe $13 to finish your order. And um she said some smart shit, and it ain't later till you get home and say, what the fuck this bitch mean? What, cause she paid $13? I told her I get her goddamn money back. And so you talk shit. So that's what I'm doing. We all talk shit. That's what we do. Which I wish we did not talk shit. Actually, I ain't supposed to talk shit. Cause remember, and when y'all see my video, it was the word. God spoke everything into existence with the word. So it's very, very powerful. So I guess we shouldn't talk shit. But we do. So with that, damn, now I feel bad about finished talking about the shit I'm talking about. Damn. But I'm finished. We almost done. Yep, we're almost done. So he asked Josh Seal how I feel to be new. And everybody liked Josh Seal. She just was an in-between person. But when Brooke and Clayona family come out, she said that Brooke really hurt her feelings. She said because she was always really neutral. And, and she would always have her Brooke come to Brooke rescue or be her friend. And she said Brooke just never, and whenever some shit went little shit went crazy or left with Jaceel, She never got felt like she got the support that she needed from Brooke. And Brooke said, "Well, I'm sorry, I know you feel about that." And she said, "Yeah, I am." So anyway, Jaceel says she's in shock about the fucking she's reunion because she sees motherfuckers barking like dogs and shit. And she was like, "But they old. Why the fuck is they acting like this? These bitches got grandchildren. What the fuck are they doing?" I be doing that shit too, and I'm a grandmother. You fuck with me. At first, I'm not gonna do all that. I'm just gonna bop the fuck out you. I'm not. I don't do all that. I'm bop the fuck out you, and you bop the fuck out of me, and I pass out. That's just good. Either way, I'm not listening to your shit. Yeah, I pop the shit out of you, and you shut up, but you knock the shit out of me, and I ain't got a head. Cause I'm not doing it. Either way, this the bubbling. You better that Afghani bubbling, arguing shit. We ain't fitting to do. We just ain't. I'm not doing that bullshit with you. So, Shawnee fucking with Shaq. Oh, the happiest I ever been in my entire life. Bitch, you married. Ain't nobody that happy. And not married. Nope. I don't give a fuck. I know. I know. You was not. It's the happiest I ever been in my fucking life. No, it's not, Shawnee. It's not. It's probably the most at peace your ass ever been in life. You ain't worry about your nigga fucking on it. But getting fucked on, but come on, church. Hmm. Y'all already know. The pastors be getting down with the get down. I ain't lying. When I first started my church, I go to St. John Missionary Baptist Church where I'm a member. And bullshit. One of the reasons why I joined is because I did not mind looking up there in that pulpit every Sunday at that fine ass nigga. He don't look that good no more to me no more. And not just physically. That the physical shit ill. That just he done lost that. I done lost it. You understand what I'm saying? He he was he was he was trying to be a good pastor, but his wife. Ooh, I don't think his wife. Yeah, I don't think he get the support he need from her. I ain't talking about pussy. I'm talking about like she mean. So his God, he don't, so he can't shepherd his people correctly. So fuck him. I don't go no more, and I don't need this motherfucker to go to God. And then I'll tell you what the kicker was. It wasn't the fact that his body is transforming because now the older he get, he leaning over and shit. He ain't as standing up as tall he was. I heard he got diabetes, and I really heard this thing don't work. I'm not gonna lie, but that's what I heard, and that's not what's important. That's not what I should be telling y'all, but that's what I heard. So what I was gonna say was that his spirit was off, and I couldn't, and there was a turn off. So I stopped going. But Sean was like, "As have his ever been? It's different. I guess it is. No, it ain't. So it's just wonderful being the first lady. Can't be. I don't know. First of all, my first lady was a bitch. She is a bitch to me. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm tired of this light white shit. She a bitch. So no, she wasn't nice. All the motherfuckers is not nice. Mine wasn't nice, and I don't think Shawnee nice as Shawnee. So I don't think she a nice first lady. You don't transform like that, bitch. You is what you is, and you smart and snarky. That's it. And that don't make a good first lady to me. I'm sorry. Hmm. Maybe there was something first lady's got to work on. So, Jackie said she there's some billboard that was up, and it came back that she got mad that she wasn't on the billboard because I didn't make it a big ass deal about Evelyn coming back. So the fuck what? So she said, Sean was like, man, I don't care about nothing Jackie saying. She better be glad I let her come to the platform. Fuck her. That's all. And I ain't gonna lie, Jackie, if you was gone, wouldn't nobody matter because you just dumb. Everything you get married every year. You and Doug got a weird relationship. I don't know what the fuck y'all be doing, but Doug tolerates you. And I do believe that there are men out there who will do that type of shit. I just ain't never run across one. And when I say do that type of shit, I mean deal with a difficult woman because they're difficult to me. Dr. Heavenly is difficult to me. If I was the Damon, I'd be like, oh, you shut up and sit your ass down somewhere. But he just let her be. Another wife that's a difficult wife to me is it would be Toya from Married to Medicine. Yeah, I think they do New Jean. Every time this bitch move to a new house every year after they build one, she probably stay in that bitch like she don't stay in there long enough for the new paint smell to leave the fucking house, and they building another house. And she don't want to work. She ain't got work time. See this bitch, she drinking wine or she got a tennis racket. But she seemed difficult because every time they in the scene with her husband, this bitch is always asking for something. And every time you see this motherfucker, he cooking, he taking her weave out, he putting her weave in, and I don't ever see her return the favor. I don't never see her get him shit, not throw him no party. I don't think I've ever seen her do anything for him. I'm talking about Tori from Married to Madison. So if anybody want to carry that back to her, out of my 39 subscribers, I wouldn't give a fuck. Just tell, because it's the truth. And if she showed me something or tell me it's season, I can go back and see it. I'll come back and say I'm sorry. But every time I turn around, he trying to do something for Toya, 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 Toya. And then, but she never screams, my man, my man, my man, like Dr. Heavenly. But anyway, we got Brittany and Clay on. And she says that so they introduced Brittany as an influencer and a mom and an author and shit. She done a lot of shit for under 30. And they asked her how she felt about the thing. She was like, man, I couldn't do this shit with these bitches. Every time I turn around, they arguing. And they got some kind of like pecking order, which is really some dumbass shit. Because I'm like, man, I don't, but see, that's what I'm saying. They got to change their mindset. That shit used to be like that, but them new basketball wives and the side piece bitches, they ain't coming in for y'all to rule shit because they're like, who the fuck is y'all? You know what I'm saying? People ain't the same like they used to be. So you can tell I'm not bullshitting with you because the only person that kind of bowed down to that power structure, that mental power structure shit was Seal. The other two of them was like, what the fuck? Bitch, nah. What why you think you better than me? Cause your nigga ain't fuck around on you? What does that mean? So that makes you higher than me. Because you've been married to your husband the longest, but y'all the most dysfunctional. Or because you got kids with them. Ain't no ranking, bitch. We just always shitty ass men. That's what it seemed like. Especially for Vanessa ass. So, because on the last episode with Vanessa, and she was like, oh, I got the gym in there. I'm like, this motherfucker just hung. She asked him how he felt about it. He just hung up on her. He hung up on me while she was filming, and she did not call that motherfucker back. Girl, you lost all crap. I was like, oh, don't turn them cameras off. Let me call this motherfucker back. Even if he did not answer the phone, I would left that motherfucker a message. You black ass motherfucker, you ever hang up on me? You bitch. I hope you. I'm glad you don't want to come. Which come, but that's need to get a divorce. He should kiss her husband ass, and I can tell that the dynamics is changing. Because I think now that she on basketball wife, so like, why she didn't come to reunion? Maybe it wasn't that she wasn't gonna get her ass kicked. Maybe she felt like she had to go home and cook this nigga some dinner and act like a sheebie db Asian slave. I mean, some type of slave or some shit. Like he her husband. I'm like, man, fuck you. And then he retired. Man, I ain't doing that shit. This shit called self love. That's what it's called. There's a time, y'all, where I ain't putting up with shit from nobody. I'm telling you, love is for God. It is God. Yeah, God. That's what love is. I love him. That ain't love, nigga. God is love, and you are love, and the other shit is extra. If it fit with your shit, I'm just saying it's somebody for everybody. But we don't do that. What we do is trying to bend and make ourselves hook so we can wrap around the motherfucker so we can all get along and be happy together. No, fuck you. You can be happy being just like you is, and you're gonna find somebody who love you just like you is, and you don't gotta do nothing. Oh, you might have to do a little bit of compromising, but it ain't gonna be nothing that'll kill you. So, because if they care about you, they're not gonna ask you to do shit. That's what somebody told me a long time ago, and I think everybody should heed this. That he said when he in a relationship with a woman, which is his wife, he said, I don't worry about what my wife do, or where my wife go, or who she see, or none of that shit. And I was like, really? I was like, why? He said, because I married a woman who loves God more than she loves me. And if she loving him more than she love me, she gonna do the fuck he say. And he says, why don't worry. And I was getting ready to tell y'all that's what I'm gonna get. I don't want that shit. I don't give a fuck who you lie to, tell the truth to. Don't give a fuck. First, I don't you got one time to not match that match something I like, nigga. You gone. I ain't even gotta tell you nothing. That's just not I I'ma treat you bad. I ain't gonna sit around and tell you why I don't fuck with you because I don't like that you snore. So I just don't feel like fucking with you, yo. What happened? What I do? Well, first of all, I ain't never had no man ask me that shit. Usually when I say I don't fuck with you no more, they be like, okay. So I don't know what that means. However, if there's some shit that's going on, and I don't like you, or I liked you at first and I didn't, like it was a dude, I was in the fucking emergency room. First of all, we're in the emergency room. That's what I'm saying. See how men do? We're in the fucking emergency room. No, no, no. You asking me for my phone number, nigga. Your worst you looking in your entire life, and you still trying to scout pussy. That's see, mm. And then I'm in the motherfucker. I ain't sick. I'm asking them to get me an Uber driver because ever since this hand right here, it's real. I know I'll be waving it around and shit. It's real sensitive. It's like when you went to the dentist and they numb you, right? And that's that numbness wear off. It's like that irritating um numb feeling. My hand feel numb, but feel numb with like a little jump to it or whatever. So sometimes I put a glove on this bitch. I mean, I've been walk around the house with a glove on. One of my grandkids said, "Ah, she's trying to be Michael Jackson." I be like, "You funny, right?" But anyway, I can't even find my glove, and I wish I had it right now. So anyway, the Uber driver was driving me, but the people wasn't answering the phone. But the Uber's not the government got a contract with Uber. So vets that can't drive themselves back and forth to their appointments, if their mode of transportation is only Uber, that's what it is. I live in Clarksville, but my VA is in. Sometimes the services my VA is in my VA clinic is in Clarksville too, but sometimes I gotta drive. I gotta go to Nashville and I used to get an Uber. So anyway, it was fucking up on the Uber, so I wanted to call the hub that you call. The hub is in the hospital, and the area I was next to was the emergency room. So I went in there and I was talking to the receptionist, and I sat down because they said, "Okay, we're gonna get you an Uber right in a minute. We're gonna get you an Uber in a minute, miss, and we'll be right there." So we just sit. So I was sitting there waiting for my Uber. And I mean, I ain't feel good, but I wasn't looking bad. But when I go somewhere, I don't look bad because I always normally look like this when I'm in the house. So sometimes you get tired looking like this. So I'll make my face up and I put on some clothes and it's over. So I've been looking good. And so anyway, it was just three of us in there, and he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hello." And he was like, "Ah." Then he was dirty because you could tell. So he had a job. So I was like, "This motherfucker work." So he got hurt at work. That's why he's in the emergency room. And he did a nail gun or something had went through his hand. So anyway, I'm like, how he even think about fucking her? How good somebody look at a woman phone number? So anyway, when my Uber came, he was trying to talk to me. I was trying to watch TV, but I ain't rude to people, y'all. I'm not. I'm not nasty to people. I don't be nasty. You know why I don't be nasty to people? Because God said you never know when you entertain the angel, and it will break my heart that an angel that first of all, an angel, all the motherfuckers in the world, an angel fucking with me, and to know that I did something that wasn't pleasing to one of God's angels, that shit would fuck with me because I tell you I'm a real bitch. So he was like, he was like, I stood up because I was like, let me go outside because I'm tired of talking to this motherfucker and I don't really watch Young and the Restless. That was on the channel. And I didn't want to fuck with the lady about changing the channel who was sitting behind the desk because she already had helped me with the Uber shit and she didn't have to do that. So when I get up, he said, "Oh, so you want my phone number?" And I said, "No." And he just insisted. So I took his phone number anyway. And I think he I don't know whatever he wound up sending me his shit. And my sister call him. I was like, I ain't calling this motherfucker. I don't want to talk. Call him. So I ain't had nothing to do. So I called him, and I couldn't really remember how he looked. And when he said, I said, send me a pic. I forgot to send the picture of you. He sent that motherfucker from where he was sitting at. Cause he had on the same shit that he had on, and that's in the emergency room. And that ain't fucking me, cause I got the same shit I had on last time you seen me. My sister said, "Girl, this motherfucker ugly as hell." I said, I ain't want to call him. I said, I don't give a fuck what he looked like. I did not don't like him. So anyway, he wound up calling me. And he was doing some shit like he was in high school. He had his friends over, and Titans was playing the basketball game or something. It was all got in the football game. All this noise behind them and shit, cause he's single. And like I say, all his players. And then, talking like I got marbles and shit in his mouth. I guess he had been drinking. I was like, next. And yeah, I don't even know how to delete his number. Let me fuck this nigga. I don't want to talk to him. So anyway, Jocelyn said it started out good at first, and then she said, then the shit just went crazy with the ladies, and she got her products out now on the shelf, and she really thanked Brooke before they left out. This only gonna have one part, and Jocelyn really liked Brooke, so she thanked Brooke, and Brooke says, she was always on Jocelyn's side, and she said that she um glad to have that she got her shit in her store. So and they asked talk to Brittany, and Brittany said her experience wasn't good. So that's why she just went back to North Carolina with her piece. She said, it's okay for her to sing rock with them. She just left. And that's what I'm saying. It took balls for her to do that. And I'm proud of her that some shit just didn't fit with her life. She was like, I'm not, I don't got to prove myself to y'all, and I'm not kissing y'all ass. If we can't be on the same playing level, then fuck y'all. So she went home. She said the ladies gave her a different energy than she had. She said, y'all, they like Twitter thugs. And it's like, no, we're not, no, we're not. She was like, yeah, y'all is. She said, y'all bully people and shit. So Britt said, so she said, you talk shit. So she said, it don't matter. I'm just not begging y'all for shit. Nothing. Not respect, not peace, not nothing. I'm just going to get my shit and go. Let me give me something to drink, y'all. I hate Sprite. That's all we got left. I told you it's a snowstorm. We got so much goddamn Sprite we can take a bath in it. That made me mad. We buy Sprite, we buy Coke, and we buy Pepsi because I like dark soda. I got kidney failure and drink that much goddamn dark soda. I shouldn't drink. It ain't good for people who got kidney issues to drink any fucking soda, but nevertheless, don't drink dark. But I'm addicted to it. So now that we're in this goddamn storm, that's all we got left. I don't like juice. I don't like punch. I don't fuck with. I fuck with a little bit of water, but the Sprite tastes to me like dirty mop with water would probably taste like. The aftertaste is like gross as fuck. So if I get finished talking to y'all, I'm lying. I got coffee I can drink. I don't have any. Do I have tea? I got like green tea. I got some tea bags. So we won't be getting not unless my son go to the store. If my son go to the store, he'll get me something. But I ain't going, child. And we got a long ass bridge to our food line. And you know what they say, bridges ice before the roads. And I be sliding all over that bitch. They don't have no dividers or nothing. It be icy. Tennessee gets snow, but it get more ice than anything. Fucking ice storms. That lasts for days. You can see a hunk of ice, that shit just be there. So anyway, um, Cleola come out, she on fire, and he was like, so John Sally was like, you ain't work out that good with the girls, and she was like, yeah, 'cause they was trying to fucking play me like I'm some kind of fucking clown. He said, who's trying to play you? And she said, fucking Jennifer. They said everyone says Jackie Dog Britt. Everybody calling each other all kinds of names and shit. So they won't clear everything. She was like with Jennifer, who is you? And Jennifer said, Jennifer sang, she was trying to make her relevant. She was like, I needed to ask you who you was. So we just can't. If this is a reality TV show, this is a story, and you would need to tell the people, the fans, how you fit in. No, you don't, bitch. Hey, girl, that's what I do. Hey, girl, they told us how they fit in when her ass got there. because before the shit started, y'all do trails and all types of shit. And even though the reason why I don't know who the fuck she is, 'cause every time she was around, she could never answer because you just start trying to be smart. And that bitch saw her big, call her tall or big, or her big tall ass or something. I just said, damn it. And she said, you dumb. And Jennifer said, I graduated with degrees. And yeah, somebody still stole your car. That nigga still robbed you of your dog. You just, mm-mm-mm. So they said, so Jennifer always getting fucked. And then I'm gonna tell you what, y'all, Jennifer ain't got no fucking prenup. We haven't decided on that yet, bitch. You better get a prenup. And she's like, Christian has more money than me. How? How he 30 and he got more? You almost 50 and this motherfucker's 30. How he got more money than you? He went to prison. Girl, there you go. This time you're gonna go to jail. They started talking about the origin trip, and I was like, it was just too much fighting. It's supposed to be peaceful. These bitches fought the whole time. So then they showed a montage of them with their trips and how they fight every goddamn trip. I'm just like, get out of here. So they showed Brittany, they show a montage of all the shit, and then they show Brittany crying because she had I guess, a moment, and she said that's the best time she heard in Arizona. That was very authentic for her. So Brittany says Jen, Brooke, and Evelyn are mean girls, and she said, and the bomb started. They said the bomb first started with Vanessa, and she said started with Vanessa, and she said then Brittany. I think she said she was the first drink thrown was on Brittany, and I think that was what's her name, Brooke threw it, and she said they were saying that the new girls was the ones that were starting shit. So Brittany said she thought it was fucked up that when she was talking to Evelyn about the drink being thrown, she was like, man, she did what she had to do. Like, that's some bullshit. So Jackie says, she says she has to be saying how she can help about Cleona, but she said Cleona, she couldn't deal with Cleona, said I couldn't do that shit. The help you tried to give me, because she said y'all do that shit in the pecking order, and it ain't real. It ain't you. You created that, and that's what we all do in some form or fashion. We in our minds create a pecking order. You know what I mean? And we're in certain situations. I don't do that shit. If I want to talk to somebody, I'm gonna talk to your ass. Ain't no pecking order. And if I don't want to do some shit, I ain't gonna do it. And then because your husband been you've been married longer with your husband, and y'all got more of the kids together, and he bought you a bigger wedding engagement ring than my husband. Man, no, between the same. So they asked about the stripper club, and Evan says why Cleona, Evelyn and Cleona didn't like that shit either. You know, that broke through the drink, and that's how Vanessa Evelyn felt about it. Oh, she did what she had to do. So Clarence says that it ain't happy, and she said she wasn't. So the dude asked her, what's his name? John Sally asked them if Jocel is Cleo the one that apologized to Jennifer. She's like, man, fuck Jennifer. I ain't apologizing to that hoe. So um, then he started shit, and he said he started shit John Sally. He's like, hey, Cleona, what you feel about how do you feel when what you called your ass a gremlin? She said she ain't called me no gremlin. And he said, why'd you call her gremlin, Jack? And she said, oh, fuck you, I didn't. And sure enough, they got the tape played back. And she said, oh, I don't think a gremlin. She said, but before she called her a gremlin, she said, a cute little doo. And Cleona said, ain't nothing cute about no gremlin, but she wasn't being mean, cause you is little short, small, little boxy little monster acting thing. But you cute though. So anyway, the ladies, John Sandler asked the ladies the opposite each couch to say something nice about one another. And they say crazy shit. And then but when it's on Jack and them couch, they don't say nothing about the women on this side. The only person that say something, the women on this side was Evelyn, Jen, and Brooke. And on this side was Jackie, Brooke, and Cleofa, yeah, whoever, and Jaceel. And when it was time for this side of the couch to say something nice about Evelyn and them side, the motherfucker stopped with John Sally. He said, say something about this side and say something on this side. So they was being funny. But John Sally was on that side. So it's like, John Sally, I like your suit. John Sally, I think you nice. And the only person that gave this side, well, this side, they complimented first. So they couldn't go back and take them back. They said what they was gonna say, whatever the fuck they said. But on this side, they was shady. So, they was like, only person gave really anybody a compliment. I think it was Brooke, and I think it was Josh. They said something nice to Brooke. I don't think Brittany said nothing nice to none of them. So anyway, after that they toasted champagne, and this was another bullshit ass reunion from Basketball Wives. And why would they come back next season for what? For what? And then if they come back next season, they need to scrap and they need to go back to the NBA and sit down over there and get some scouts and sit out and have them sit in the audience and watch the dudes play or whatever women come to their men's practices and then ask the new ones do they want to be in the basketball and get rid of Evelyn because she don't got no basketball husband now that and Jen don't have no reason at all whatsoever, none to be on that. She getting ready to wear somebody. This motherfucker don't know nothing about no basketball. He like to steal rental cars and keep them. So she need to do that. Brittany said she going home. Jaceel, her hair should probably blow up because she real nice. And she married her wife, whatever that, however that shit go, her husband. I don't know who the top, who the bottom when you scissors. You just, do you be a top or bottom when you scissors? Anybody, who the fuck yeah. I don't care about what she do. I just know she don't need to come back. Well, she could come back and bring Book back. Just get rid of all of them. Really get rid of Jackie. She the grandmother of basketball. I'm just telling you. And I'm tired of watching all of them. They old in their late 40s. They wearing shit with but they busting out on the side. And they wearing clothes my daughter third, who was 29, need to wear. So basketball wives, you just suck. And trying to go home, take that muffet outfit on. And with that, you could have been anywhere in the world, but just been 47 minutes and 21 seconds with me. And I'm so glad you did. Have a good one. I'll see you next time.